Alrighty, hey everybody. So, it evidently did not record my audio from this first part, so I don't remember exactly what I said. But today is day 6 of the 60-day challenge, and uh, the task for today is to decorate the tree with these research pods. These two here are ones that I collected yesterday. Um, in getting research for uh, base equipment and stuff like that. I just thought those were too pretty not to put on the tree, so I kept them. Um, I do believe at some point I was also talking about some of the satellite research pods that I found. Um, that one of them is going to be very difficult to find. So, of the three that I've collected so far, I'm keeping for a future challenge. I don't remember if I talked about that later on or not. If I did, forgive me. I'm trying to remember what I talked about at the start. But yeah, so most of this is just going to be a time lapse. So let's get started. Alright, so I've collected a fair amount. I'm sure that I have the surface area to put a lot more on there, but I'm going to start to put these on there. And you'll notice I've collected some of the satellite research pods, and I want to say I have, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3. Did I have one more? No, I just have the 3. I believe there's a challenge later on that involves collecting all 5 of these, and I think that's going to be difficult enough without looking for those already, because there's the Lego brick, which I think is going to be the hardest to find, and then there's the one where I think it looks like this one, except it's a dome. That one shouldn't be terribly difficult to find, but you see how this one has these 4 little pips on it? There's one, I think, where it's a gray cube, and it's got like 4 pips on all the sides, and I think that's like an early version of it, because it doesn't quite match up with the current visuals. That took long enough. Jeez. But I think that one, the Lego brick one, is the hardest to find, so whenever it comes to completing that challenge, I think it's going to be hard enough just to find that one, so I'm keeping these. You'll notice that I also collected from the other day Lord Leo, and I also collected the zebra ball, which, you know, these are a dime a dozen, but I went ahead and collected it so I'd have it, because I want to say another one of the challenges is to find all 3 of them. So I figured, since this one is like semi-rare, the checkerboard pattern one is, I think, the rarest one. I figure, why not go ahead and collect it? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch of these, because this is how I'm going to attach the research pods to the tree. You'll also notice that I've started collecting dynamite. It's kind of rare out in the wild. You find it on the Hubble telescopes, and you can find it just sitting there in a cave. But I figured the amount of dynamite it's going to take to fully destroy the tree, I need to go ahead and collect it when I find it. So that's why I've been collecting that. They will be decorations, so part of tomorrow's challenge will be to continue decorating the tree with dynamite and tethers. So I am working towards 2 different challenges there, but because it's going to require a lot of it, I need to go ahead and get it done. Collect them as I find them. And then also, I don't plan on expanding this base for the purpose of having a nice base, but there are bound to be items that I want to create, like the large shuttle, which will require more equipment, like the science or the chemistry lab and the atmospheric condenser. So I do still need to do research. So some of the duplicates that I'm collecting will be researched. So that's what's going on there. I don't think those are going to blow away if a storm hits, but I'm going to go ahead and secure them to the ground before I put them on, because I'm going to start putting them on the platforms just to have a good stack of them. Anyways, the rest of the night is just going to be making more platforms and getting them on the tree, and possibly doing more roving around trying to find more baubles. We'll see how the tree ends up looking with what I have and go from there. So back to the time lapse.
the music's going on. There's a guitar player, keyboard player, harmonium player, and they're all chanting. And I'm talking into her ear. And so I started toning in different places in the body. And she eventually started pointing to all these.
Alrighty. That's it. I stuck some solid fuel thrusters on there, and I want to say I have one satellite research pod on there. But yeah, that's the decorated tree. So tomorrow is tomorrow's challenge is to add tether tinsel all over it and dynamite. So I'll be hunting down more dynamite. I already have a good head start on it. Not too much. It's gonna need a lot, but um, the tinsel line should go really quickly. So, anyways, that's it, and see y'all later.